If I can get this one out, everything will be fine. Hi guys, my name is Catherine and welcome to my channel, The Words of Catherine, and today I'm going to tell you which books I want to read in summer, part 1. It's gonna be a short video and the next video is also gonna be a short video. Right now I made a selection of books I saw and was like, I want to read you in summer, and for the next video I'm also gonna be like, I want to read you in summer also. So yeah, let's get into this video without any further ado and let's go. The first book I would really like to read this summer is Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab, because I read This Savage Song, I loved it. I also really acclaimed it in my review of in my book talk and review of this book, and I really want to get to know how this duology ends, because the first book was amazing, and if you want to read it and are thinking of reading it, I hope I'm giving you the mindset to actually be like, yes, I'm going to read it now because it is generally amazing. Yes. The next book I want to read this summer is Assassin's Creed Renaissance by Oliver Bowden. I am a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Like, I love playing the video games, and when I was younger, I always saw the books of Assassin's Creed and I was like, oh my god, no, they're still for boys. Like, genders on books is like, I don't think that's a thing anymore. I don't see it as a thing anymore. Any book can be for anyone. This book can be for anyone. Assassin's Creed is for anyone, and it is an amazing story, an amazing character. Like, Ezio Auditore da Firenze is bae, like, for real, you guys. So this is the next book I'm going to read this summer because Assassin's Creed is amazing, the story is amazing, and come on, assassins. Like, assassins are the coolest historical thing you can, like, not only historical, but like the coolest thing you can come up with. Like, it's so amazing, and Ubisoft is just great for having come up with Assassin's Creed, and I love it, for real. The next book I want to read this summer is Beautiful Darkness by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll, because I've read Beautiful Creatures thrice by now, like 1 time in Dutch and 2 times in English, and I never got around to reading the second book, even though it's so well written and such a well built story, and the character arcs are amazing, and the development and whatnot, and it's just great. But I've never come around to actually reading the second one and the rest of the series, so this is like the epitome of what I have to read this summer, like actually the epitome of me having to finish series and finish this series and a lot of more series. So yeah, Beautiful Darkness by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll is another book I want to read this summer. The next book I want to read this summer is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, because I really want to get into reading the Lord of the Rings series, because it's like a classic fantasy series. And I've got this beautiful edition I once bought at a Waterstone store. I love it. It's like beautiful, gorgeous, and the story like really appeals to me. I love the movies. I really want to read this book. So yeah, that's the next book I want to read this summer, and I really hope I can get around to reading all these books. We are gonna succeed. The next series I really want to read this summer is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, because I read it once. I read the first 2 books in Dutch. Also, I really love the story, but school has been killing me for the past 12 years, like for real. And I finally feel that there is gonna be a point in my life where I have time to read and actually can do it, and this is a series I really have heard so much about. Like, a lot of friends of mine are such big fans of it. I really have to read it because I just love the idea behind everything of this story so much, like Shadowhunters and Downworlders, and I really want to read this book this summer. So yeah, that's that. The next book slash series I want to read this summer is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, because the Grishaverse is something so much talked about, and I really want to get, like, join in on the hype and understand what everybody is talking about. And it is just like, the cover is gorgeous. I read the first page to see if I could come into it, and every time I read the first page I'm like, put it aside, you still have to study, but not anymore. And it just seems so great, and I really want to read this. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this book this summer. The last book slash series I want to read for this summer, part 1, is Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. Like, in my last video I mentioned having bought it because I really wanted to read the series for real this time, and I just love Twilight, and I really want to read it. I read the first few pages of this book in Dutch again when I was younger, and like, I was having struggles getting into books for some time, and I feel like I'm building up that love for books again, because I really struggled with it for some times, but I feel that this time I'm gonna succeed and it's gonna be all fine. And yes, this is the last book slash series for this video I'm going to tell you about that I want to read this summer. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, that was the books I want to read this summer part 1 video. I hope you liked it. I hope you might give it a subscribe. Leave a comment. Like, talk to me about books, because I just love talking about books so friggin' much. So yeah, you can do that if you want. I hope you have a nice day, a wonderful life. I love you all so much. Goodbye. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.